So what I got here is a couple different hitch designs. As you can see, this is a pulling rig from Hack Fab. So we're gonna do some pulling with this thing, and I was thinking about a way to make a hitch to where people didn't have to actually have a hitch already on their truck. So if people come over, they could actually pull and not have to modify their truck. So what I've come up with is a couple different hitch designs. There's this one here, and then there's this one here. These are basically both already designed for an SCX-10 2-type axle, like an AR-44 type axle. I haven't really tried them on everything else, but I think that they're pretty universal and will probably work with a lot of other things. So I was going to show you a little bit about how this thing hooks up and how we plan on doing this. So this one here, being a narrow hitch, I'm assuming that this might have a weird effect when we're pulling, and the truck might try to dart like all over like this, is what I'm guessing. Don't really know that, but we will see. And the way this hitch is going to work, so you'll grab a hold of the differential here, right in the very center, and you'll just go right around this dude, and you're good. It should be right in the center. It's almost right at bumper length. And once you pull it over here, get this dude on there, you're ready to rock. You're pulling. So, kind of like that, and I'm curious to see how that goes. So, as a second design, we have this wider version here, and this thing is gonna go all the way to the outsides of the shocks and grab the axle on the outside lockouts like this. And it's like, this is going to be wider, so it's like, I think it's going to pull a lot more straight and probably not try to dart as much, we're hoping. And it may give it a more steady, straight pull. And I'm also going to make these in different lengths. So this one actually is under the truck just a hair, which I kind of like. I am going to make one of those wider ones back full length to be back at the bumper. And then I'm going to make one of these shorter to go underneath like that one, so we can kind of test that out and see how that plays out too. So these are weights that we have for the sled. I have them marked. This is a 10.13 pounds, and I don't know how much this is even going to take. I just put these newer tires on here. They haven't been on this sled very long, so I'm kind of curious. This is about as much weight as I'm guessing we're going to pull with stock trucks, is what I'm guessing. There is 23 pounds here, basically. So 23 pounds plus the sled weighs 11. So you're talking basically 34 pounds. So, but if you put these in here, I've yet to see how this is going to work out and how these tires are going to hold the load. So I was curious to see how they would do, which looks like they're going to do very well. So, a little squatty, but not a whole lot bad. So, but that is going to be a ton of weight. By the time you put all that together, that is like, yeah, that's quite a bit. So, yeah, there's quite a bit there. So, anyway, we're headed somewhere with this pulling, and so keep your eye on the RC Dungeon for some pulling action.